Walter Over Cordially, welcome to another edition of the Irish at Home and Abroad. Don't forget, later on in the programme, we'll be crossing the Irish Sea to join Martin Logan with the Irish community in the UK. But first, we're here in the North Mayo capital for the annual Ballina Salmon Festival. Today is Heritage Day and there are thousands of people on the streets, so sit back and enjoy the festivities.
I'm the PRO for the Ballina Salmon Festival this year, Henry, so it's been quite a busy few months getting set up and getting going for this, but it's all coming to fruition now. There's a massive community involvement. We have probably the guts of about 300 people helping out at all the various events, whether they're organising events or whether they're stewarding or helping out in the office or whatever. So it's a huge community effort. People really come together for this and we're really proud of it.
Now, there's been a couple of additions to this year's festival.
There has indeed, yeah. So we've gone back to an 8-day festival, so it's been quite a long week this year. We had a beautiful new addition to the programme this year called A Night at the Proms, which is a resounding success there on Monday night. Massive crowds and rave reviews to that. And we've also added an evening of traditional music in, which has been that's on Friday night, and we're really looking forward to that. All the groups in the area, traditional music groups and singers and dancers are coming together to put on one big show. What else do we have? We have the core stage, lunchtime concerts with Music Generation Mayo. So really what we wanted to do during the festival is to give our local talent and our young talent a platform, because we have so much talent in the area, particularly musical talent. And during the festival we really wanted to showcase that, and I think the programme this year has reflected that quite well.
Well, today is one of the big days of the festival, the annual Heritage Day.
Absolutely, yeah. This is more or less the biggest day in Ballina, really, and we were on the streets this morning at 6:30 setting up, and again a huge community effort, and there's just such a great buzz around town today. Lots of heritage stalls on display, and the Jackie Clark collection across the road have a massive heritage programme put on for the day. The Garda Band are playing on the main stage at 2 o'clock today, which is a huge coup for the area. We're delighted to have them, and one of our own local Garda Alan McGinty is performing with them, so we're so excited about that. But overall there's just such a great buzz around the town today.
And there's huge crowds in town for the Heritage Day.
Absolutely massive, Henry, yeah, because every Heritage Day we usually see between 30 and 40,000, and we really think this year we're going to cap that. From early morning, the streets are hopping this morning, and obviously we're blessed with the weather today too.
There's a lot of work that goes into this months beforehand, getting the streets ready. Sometimes we're out until 2 o'clock in the morning, from maybe 6 o'clock in the evening. This morning we were all out at 5 o'clock this morning getting this ready, and it shows today, it's a brilliant day. Everybody is enjoying themselves and everybody is safe, please God, so far.
So how many stewards in total would be involved?
We would have between 50 and 60 all told during the week, and everybody would have their own little role to do, covering different streets, making sure people are safe. The whole centre of the town is closed off for the festival, and thanks to the community in the town, right? They do that every year for us. We close off the street. The guards are absolutely, you couldn't do it without them. Without the guard, they're brilliant. They really are. And of course, when you have a good team like we have in the festival, I think you can run anything.
Well, I'm both honoured and humbled to be the chairman of the Ballina Salmon Festival, which is a great honour, as I'd say. Festival comes to the word about a celebration, and this one is about a celebration of community, the spirit in the community, where, you see 200 volunteers, and if we don't have community, what do we have? Right, it's all about this, where, people giving of themselves, right, and the talent, I'm both humbled and I say I'm very honoured to be that person.
What kind of cost does a festival like this entail?
It can ensue, I suppose, this for being honest with you, about €200,000, right? Now, most of that will be coming through, say, various schemes like FOST and that. But, just to run the music for the festival costs over 50,000. Then you put the sound, the lighting and whatever else. Fireworks, the Mardi Gras. And you have to try and get the balance between some events you pay into and some that are free. And I mean, you know, we had a night of the Proms, right, where you had all the choirs of Ballina, 203 people singing. And as I said, it brought, you know, tear to my eye, you know, joy to my heart, right? And, you know, if you haven't got that spirit, and that really portrays that, well, I mean, it's just magic, you know?
Henry, I'm actually the Vice Chair of the Ballina Salmon Festival this year. And this year we decided, because I also work for the Ballina Chamber of Commerce and the Ballina Tourist Office, that collaboratively for us all to work together, that it would support the festival in creating this fantastic 8-day event. So it's it is overall a collaboration between all the business entities of the town to support the Ballina Salmon Festival.
And as well as the businesses, of course, you've had some great official recommendations from Mayo County Cost and Mayo.ie in that.
Yes, we're very proud of that they've come on board. They support us every year, and it's such a fantastic event for Mayo North that the council have been a great support to us, and also our own Ballina Municipal District Council. We would always thank the local councillors who support the Ballina Salmon Festival through funding, through supporting, through helping us market the event, to come into all the events that we run. They come out and they support us all the time. And also to our county manager, Peter Hines. He's been to numerous events already this week, so we want to thank all of them for coming along and supporting us. As well as Fáilte Ireland, they also have given us a lot of support along the way.
And how important is this festival for a town like Ballina from a commercial point of view?
It is so important. It brings in approximately €5 million to the economy of the town, and from a financial point of view that's a lot of money, obviously. It helps to support all the hotels and the hospitality industries, all the restaurants. Even though it might not be busy now, for some of the businesses down the road, they'll recoup that revenue because people will have made a few pounds out of the event. So overall, from a financial point of view, it's a fantastic initiative. It's a great event that we have running 53 years, but from a community point of view, even more so, it's even more special.
And I see you have dressed appropriately for the occasion today.
Yes, we always try and encourage everybody to dress up. It is our National Heritage Day, and it has been running for over 30 years now in Ballina. So we want to get everybody to dress up, to get into the spirit of the National Heritage Day, and to step back in time and enjoy what Ballina and Mayo has to offer.
It's a fantastic day. The sun is shining. It's really tropical here in Ballina. And to be Cathaoirleach of the Ballina municipal area on a day like this, I'm especially proud. We had a fantastic night, Monday night, at the Proms in Ballina, in excess of 600 people in attendance, and almost 120 had returned away, which has really never happened. I mean, everybody was in awe of it, and it just wowed everybody there. George Lee was the MC, and I think he's gone back to Dublin a very excited man.
What brings you to Ballina?
Right, well, I'm Seamus Doyle's my name. I'm a councillor in Armagh, Banbridge and Craigavon Borough Council. A Ballina Council invited councillors down here to your festival here.
And there's a twinning, isn't there, between...
There's a twinning which was originally with Craigavon Council, but under the new councils we have now, well, 3 councils all into one, which is Armagh, Banbridge and Craigavon. So I would like to think of this new council would keep the twinning going with Ballina. We're a big, large council now of 200,000 people, and you know, with activities here in Ballina, it's great to see this community festival. We're bringing everybody together, and someday I would like that to happen up with us, you know. Well, I think certainly we could take a lot of ideas from Ballina how to run a festival. I think we'd need to bring some of our staff down really to show them how Ballina runs this festival, because we had never put anything on like this. We're a big council and we should be able to do it and get more community spirit into our people, you know.
Ballina Cowboys was a figment of my imagination as soon as I went into the Astoria cinema or the Savoy cinema when I was a Gosling. And all I could see was Roy Rogers Gene Autry, then John Wayne and all these fellas. And if you look at the, especially them boards there, you can see all the pictures that made me a cowboy. And years later, when I was about maybe 14, this fella from the neighbourhood went off to America and sent his brother one of the loveliest sets of guns in all your life. And I envied him. And I said, can I get a few pounds together when I start working? I'll buy them. And that's what I did. And it sort of graduated from bits and pieces. So I used to do it on my own all the time. Except then I got this printed and painted and got the lads with me. So that's us now, having the crack, like, you know. That's
You look like you have a group of desperados there behind you. I hope you're not going to rob a bank or anything.
Well, what happened was about an hour and a half ago, the alarm went off in the thing, and we were blamed for the guards were down. And then next thing, what I did, I ran down and I put a bag over my shoulder, ran down there. And next thing, I was coming out of the bank with the gun up like this, you know, and they're off and crack there, you know.
Well, listen, enjoy the day. Great crowds on the streets here in Ballina.
It's lovely, and it's lovely to see you guys, you know. And thanks for coming down. And,
That is
you
all,
know,
okay.